Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Lee with your Week 19 Tuesday DOL. Number 1 reads, opaque is to transparent as turmoil is to. Opaque means that you can't see through it, or it's very difficult to see through, whereas transparent is like transparent tape. It's clear, or a little more, you're a little more able to be able to see through an item. So those are opposite words. They're antonyms. So that's the relationship between opaque and transparent. The two words are antonyms. So with an analogy, such as what you have on number 1, you need to make the relationship between the next two words the same relationship. So in other words, since opaque and transparent are antonyms, you need to find an antonym for the word turmoil. So you have to understand what turmoil means, and that's kind of chaos, disturbance, what have you. So if we're looking for an opposite word of chaos, I would say peaceful would be an antonym. Turbulent and stormy really are more synonyms with turmoil. Number 2, which word does not belong in this group? You have oak, maple, pine, elm. Oak, maple, pine, and elm are all trees, whereas geranium, that's some type of flower. 3 and 4, those are our proofreading sentences, and you can see that I do have them color-coded. The red indicates either something with punctuation or capitalization. So number 3 reads, to me, New Year's Day means Grandma's baked beans and a happy family feast. First of all, I notice that I need to capitalize the T in 2 because that is the beginning of a sentence. Also, it indicates to me that it is a dependent clause, so I need a comma after me, to me. New Year's Day is a holiday and a specific holiday, so we're going to capitalize it. We also need an apostrophe S to show ownership of the day. To me, New Year's Day means Grandma's, and we need an apostrophe S because that's Grandma's baked beans. Grandma's baked beans and a happy, comma, family feast. Feast is the noun. Family and happy both describe feast. Therefore, please just ignore the bell. Therefore, we need a comma between happy and feast. And of course, we need an end mark in this case, which is a period. And this is a declarative sentence. Number 4 reads, looking at your paper, the principal said, make sure your children has a quiet time for homework. This is a quote, so I need to have the principal. And first and foremost, I know I need to capitalize the first letter in a sentence. Also notice that principal is spelled incorrectly. Principle, as it is spelled on your sheet, is like a principle as far as a rule or a law, where when we're talking about an individual or a person, remember the principal is your pal, so it ends in P-A-L. So the principal said, comma, open quotes. You always capitalize the first letter in quotes. The principal said, comma, make sure your child has a quiet time for homework. And you need a period and close the quotes. Notice homework is blue because it needs to be one word. And on your sheet it is written as 2 words. You need a period for end punctuation and then close the quotes. Inside the quote, the principal is making a suggestion, but one should consider this suggestion an imperative sentence. Number 5, you are actually determining what type of sentence you have. The shark in the aquarium's tank is well fed. And that's just basically giving you some information, so it is a declarative sentence. Everyone have a good evening.